Level up, Kings. I'm talking to you. Today's topic is money is not the only provision that matters. Now, I know we living in a unique time of dating, and a lot of the a lot of what affects and influences how we move in dating is what we see online and things that the opposite sex might say online about certain things, and we might take it in consciously or subconsciously. And one of the biggest things that we've seen in the last few years is that money is the only or main provision that matters when it comes to dating. And that is not true. It is not true for a man. Don't believe that if you don't have X amount of dollars, you don't matter. Now, you might need X amount of dollars, job or career wise, to attract a certain woman or to maintain a certain lifestyle for a woman. Not necessarily help maintain her to live and provide, but just a lifestyle. But don't believe that you as a man, you aren't important or you have no other value other than going out and make money. That is very not true. There are many other provisions that you possess and can gain skillfully as a man to not only have value to the woman in your life, but to children, to society, and most importantly, to yourself. Um, One of them is protection. We know a man is supposed to be a provider, protector, and protection is not just physical, like physically fighting someone. That is very important, of course. As a man, you should be able to defend yourself, defend your woman, defend your children, physically with your hands, or if you live in a state where you can legally own a firearm, you should have something like that in the house. You never know who's gonna break in your house at 3 a.m. Like stop an intruder. Like sometimes fighting physically with your hands might not be enough. You might need a little added protection. So protecting also meaning like being aware of the environment that you in, especially when you're out with your woman. Say if you like out in a nightlife setting, alcohol is involved. You don't want to be getting too drunk or too um, tipsy to the point where as though you're not aware of what's going on and well, who's in the spot, um, where's the exit. Pay attention to how much your woman is drinking, whereas though you don't have to carry her out the club. That is part of protection as well. You protecting her from herself also. You got to look at it that way. When you pulling up to the spot, you assessing who's standing outside, what type of music is playing. We know certain music can get people in a bad mood or hater mood or fighting mood, anything. It's just like small, minor details that people may overlook and you don't realize you're using your protection skills. So that's one provision that you can provide. Skills, job skills, creative skills, teaching skills, anything that you can learn that is considered a skill, that is a provision. You can pass that skill along to your woman, or you can pass it along to your children, or you can pass it along to people online, whatever. Create a business from that. That's a skill. Fatherhood, one of the most undervalued provisions in the black community, especially fatherhood. You want to be able to be the best father that you can be there for your children, protect them, love them, help nurture them. Um, that's one thing that's like really undervalued, and we really see the effects of it. Part of it, prime example, You probably watching this video because your dad wasn't around and you haven't been taught basic stuff. Stuff that I'm going to be talking about on this channel as part of fatherhood, teaching, having that masculine energy, that masculine presence there, growing up in a household, seeing how a man and woman supposed to act, how love is supposed to be with a man and a woman in the house together, picking your kids up from school, taking some of the workload off your woman, stuff like that. Like fatherhood is a very broad topic, so the list could go on and on, but that is one of the most important provisions you can provide, whether you have X amount of dollars or not. Being in your kid's life is something that they're going to need. Being a fixer, this can go back to skill as well, but is being a fixer, a problem solver, whether you're something dealing with the car, something dealing with work around the house, your woman is stranded, stuck somewhere, you got to come and help her, or she's dealing with something mentally, and you just being an open ear for her. That's part of being a fixer as well, being a good listener. You don't got to necessarily quote unquote fix it or give her the perfect answer when she need to vent. You right there, you the ear that she really need. But most importantly, the takeaway from this is no excuse to be broke or not to be on your purpose and not to have your financial goals set out, whereas though you tackling them day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. It's just the fact that, like I said online, you might hear that, oh, I need a provider. My guy needs to have money. He needs this amount of dollars. You got to be a baller, etc. Which is BS a lot of the times, because a lot of the times, a lot of those same women that scream that be dealing with a guy that's flat broke, don't have nothing, don't have a car, don't have a place, don't have a job. Just something that gets into her brain, and she want to just come online and honestly cap about it, or just type bullshit just because she's bored. Like, you date the women that appreciate what you bring and what you provide, all of your provisions. This is a part of learning yourself, loving yourself, and becoming a better version of yourself, so you can level up each day and gain more skills, so you can eventually be able to provide all across the board and be a well-rounded man. So that was today's topic, man. Let me know in the comments what you want me to talk about next. And don't forget, level up, kings. I'm talking to you.